Welcome back, folks. This is going to be the last of my role-playing game tour episodes. I have finally reached the end. I may, of course, show off RPG books and supplements and such I collect over in the future, and I will probably review some of them. But as far as the tour of my collection, you're about to watch the last episode. Episode 31, which is about 10 more episodes than I thought I was going to need. Well, let's get started. I found the box for the Horn of Roland supplement, so that is very cool. And we also have Omegacron, which is the post-apocalyptic setting, and a setting for America for the Lords of Creation from Avalon Hill. And the Yeti Sanction, another Avalon Hill supplement. We have the Dark Sun box set. Now, the observant among you will be saying, "Hey, didn't we already see one of those?" Yes, you did. Apparently, I have two of them. I am not 100% sure why I own both of those, but I do. Dragonlance, Time of the Dragon, compatible with the AD&D and AD&D 2nd Edition game system. So this was obviously put out during the time when it was being transitioned from 1st Edition to 2nd Edition. The Ruins of Undermountain, which I think is the first Mega Dungeon. I don't think there were any Mega Dungeons before them, but I could be wrong. Ravenloft, Realms of Terror for AD&D. I have a couple of non-RPG games here. Crumlin, the fun game of intrigue, double dealing, and backstabbing. That was from Avalon Hill, and that was a gift from my brother-in-law. The Battle of Kalnock, 3D simulation game, Dogram number 2. And the Battle of Stanray, 3D simulation game, Dogram number 1. Starship Troopers, which was, an excellent game in and of its own right. Not fantasy, not a RPG, but, still an awesome game and part of my collection, which I hold near and dear to my heart. Alright, let me just juggle things here for a moment. I apologize for the delay. There we go. Okay. Twilight 2000 from Game Designs Workshop. Spelljammer, the Astromundi Cluster. Some very evocative cover art. Phoenix Command, Small Arms Combat System. If you are ever looking for a small arms system for modern combat, and you want realism, and you want detail, this game from Leading Edge Games is going to fit your needs. The Forgotten Realms City System, which has excellent maps. I don't know if I would consider it all that useful to me other than that, but great maps. Ravenloft, Mask of the Red Death and Other Tales of Terror in the 1890s, which is quite good. Aerotech, the Battletech game of fighter combat. Star Trek, the role-playing game. It's the deluxe game from FOSSA. Now, this is the 2nd edition. Now, without looking it up, can anyone tell me what FOSSA stands for? Living Steel high-tech role-playing system from Leading Edge Games. Some of the best fluff available anywhere. Aftermath, role-playing game set in a post-Holocaust world. Some of the most detailed rules for that genre. Lots of stuff about military things, and this is from Fantasy Games Unlimited. Judge Dredd, the role-playing game from Games Workshop. Star Ace, Adventures in Space from Pacesetter. Chainsaw Warrior, again, technically not a role-playing game product, but it's a solo board game. I played it 3 times. The 3rd time I beat the game, I lost interest. The Dark Sun campaign setting expanded and revised. I picked this up for $2 at a thrift shop. So I felt I need to add that to my collection, so I did. Night of the Vampires audio CD adventure for Mystera. I never listened to that CD either. Don't have any idea why. Red Steel Savage Baronies. A nice supplement for the Red Steel setting if you like that kind of 17th century fantasy fusion. Paranoia! Stay alert, trust no one, keep your laser handy. A role-playing game of a darkly humorous future. And I think this is the 1st edition. I'm not positive on that. When is that? 21001. So anyone, 12001. So anyone out there knows if that's the 1st edition, tell me. The Red Box. Basic set Dungeons and Dragons. Gamma World, science fiction role-playing game. I think this was the 2nd edition. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Here's an obscure one, folks. Metascape, Guild Space, from Game Lords. This is a game that not only comes with all the books you need to play the game, product code 10,000, but it comes with dice and miniatures. So I think I paid like 40 bucks for this, which was very expensive at the time, but I thought it was well worth it, and it's the biggest box set I own. Powers and Perils from Avalon Hill. Shoot, those Avalon Hill supplements I showed you earlier may have been for Powers and Peril, and not Lord of Creation. I apologize. Perilous Lands, also from Avalon Hill. Back when Avalon Hill did more than just miniatures and military-style games. Traveler 2300, Mankind Discovers the Stars. We're coming to the end, folks. Gamma World, science fantasy role-playing game. And it's not science fiction, folks. It is definitely science fantasy. Yes, I have multiple copies of this game. And speaking of this game, here we have my original box set of Gamma World. Gamma World number 1, 1st edition. Still in pretty good shape. Product code 3002. This is near and dear to my heart. I picked this up at a place called, I think it was called 606. Or it could have been Toy City, one of the two. But it was a wonderful experience. I can remember picking it up now, and I'm glad I own it in my collection. I believe, little wizard there, I believe this is the 1st printing, but I'm not positive. And here we go, folks. The last product. And this is my original copy of Metamorphosis Alpha 1st edition by James Ward. And I consider this to be pretty much the pinnacle of my collection. I love this product. I love this setting, even though I would never run it again. I just find some of the old school mechanics a little annoying. However, this is near and dear to my heart. If someone said, can you take one role-playing game book out of your collection and save it, this would probably be it. So, I hope that you have all enjoyed my tour. And feel free to check all the different editions out there that I've posted. All the episodes, comment, be involved, ask me questions. And I've enjoyed doing them, even though I will admit, it's been a bit of work.